Hello YouTubies, this is King Scribe. Now I want to talk about Pewdiepie because he's been confusing me for some months, and it's a good thing because when I used to look at his videos I used to think this is a pile of fucking shit. I mean, I've never really liked gaming channels. I think they're boring and immature on the most part, but that's fine for YouTube, it doesn't really matter. However, over the past few months he has completely changed the way he does things, and he's becoming much more likable in my eyes. I mean, I actually kind of like the guy now, and I've seen one or two of his videos. He made recently Am I a Psychopath, and in the video he told the people who were using iPhones that if you're using an iPhone you should get a proper fucking phone and stop following a fucking cult, which is an absolutely brilliant line and absolutely fucking correct too. But the more I look at him, and I'm not in a gay way or anything, but the more I look at his channel, I'm starting to like the guy, and to a point where I've actually recently, I have not unsubscribed, I've actually subscribed to his channel. And the reason why is because how he's actually changed. He's developed as a human being, and he's not really making videos just to get attention, but he's doing it for a specific reason, maybe to wake people up, I don't know. But the way I'm looking at this, he seems to be waking up to me. He seems to be turning into the alternative media, which is a good thing. And he's been under attack by the mainstream media recently for whatever reason. You know, they always like to they like to build people up first, and then they systematically destroy them. And it doesn't matter if the smear campaigns are true or false, it doesn't matter to them. The effect can damage the reputation of the people they are attacking, like Pewdiepie, which many of you know on YouTube anyway. Some of you may even be fans of this particular YouTuber. Now, as I said before, I wasn't an original fan of his channel. I never liked gaming channels because I just think I do like playing games, but I've never liked gaming channels too much because I think they're lazy. But he's never actually done any videos that I would actually say are low quality, put it that way. They've always had a lot of effort put in. But suddenly out of the blue, and I think it was it earlier last year or sometime, he started to completely change the interface of his channel, which means he's doing completely different things and he's going his own way. He said in his channel that he doesn't really like making the gaming videos, he was just putting it on, but he really wanted to go down a different route, and I think that's absolutely fine. Of course, he could actually make gaming videos later on if he wishes on a different channel, that's fine, or he could make them on this channel. It doesn't really matter either way. But he's really developed this channel in a different way, and he's lost none of the fan base either, which is a good thing. He's stuck with his guns, and he's done exactly what he originally planned to do, and that's amazing to me, somebody who has been on YouTube for quite some time on different channels. If you suddenly go in a completely opposite direction, it can be very difficult for smaller channels to do that. But I'm surprised, I'm shocked at what's happened here, because originally I thought his channel was dumb, and now I'm going to have to make an apology for it because his channel is no longer stupid. In fact, I think I was actually wrong to say that originally. I made a video a number of years ago, I think it might have been last year or the year before, stating that, you know, his videos were a bit dumb and stupid, which they probably were to a point, but maybe in an unfair way. I mean, I never thought they were that bad, you know, to a point where of Fred or something like that who had a stupid channel, nothing like that. But he has really come on recently, and I think, as some other YouTubers have mentioned, he is waking up to the system. He has been under attack constantly by the media, so much that what they've actually done is they've turned him against them. And now they're going to have to deal with that, because with somebody who is one of the biggest YouTubers in the world, and he was when I criticised him, by the way, if not the biggest YouTuber in the world. He's got a tremendous amount of power. Now, of course, I am ass-licking a bit. You know, everybody has to ass-lick a little bit. But I will say it's very difficult to please me on YouTube, put it that way. I mean, even though I make shit videos, it's very, very difficult to please me. And it takes some effort. You can't just make shit videos and expect me to be impressed with it, even though it's highly fucking hypocritical, you know what I mean? I'm making this fucking shit video right now, and people are actually watching it. But he has surprised me. And there was one video where he was talking about how, you know, people were actually lying about him in the media. And he's made so many videos since then. I'm not sure exactly where that is. It must have been very recently, because maybe it's somewhere around here, but it must have been very recently, because the media's been at him again, calling him you know, a Hitler fan, and they're not really getting his jokes at all, and they understand this. They just want to destroy the YouTuber because he's got out of control. He's actually out of control, and when you're out of control, you're out of the system, and they can't control him anymore. And he's a bit like, you know, Agent Smith as a good guy in the Matrix, where, you know, he's fighting all the bad guys, but he's Agent Smith, and the computers can't control him anymore. That's exactly what Pewdiepie has actually turned into. He's out of control, and they wish to stop him. Now, I think this is very, very heroic of Pewdiepie, actually. And I don't mean that in a satirized way. What I mean is, he's lost literally millions doing this. And he must have known he was going to do it anyway. He must have known this was going to happen. He's lost sponsorship. He's lost sponsorship with Disney. And this has lost money for him because he wished to go in a different direction. Now, not many people would have done that. Most people would have took the money and run with it. That's exactly what they would have done. In fact, let's be honest, if it was me, you know, somebody offered me like 10 million, I think I'll take the fucking money, you know. I think I'll just talk fucking shit all the time. But he has said, well, I've got enough money, I don't need to talk shit. He's a bit like a Donald Trump character in that way, although I don't know too much about him, where they've been under attack for so long that they're now turning against the system. And the system is definitely worried about them. So yeah, in one video, I watched the psychopath video he made, which was good. I also watched him calling out YouTube, where he makes you know, a Hitler joke in it, and I thought, you know, I don't really want to, but I might have to, you know, sub to this guy, because he is pretty funny thinking about it. He's actually become funnier. That's another thing to mention. He's actually become more likable, more funny, or funnier. You don't say more funny, it's funnier. That's the correct grammar for it, by the way. So what do I hope is actually happening there is he is waking up, and this isn't some planned you know, zombie account where they're suddenly going to turn people into loving the system again, which is possible, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like, from the videos I've seen on this channel, especially the one with the feminism, where he was, you know, getting his girlfriend involved, and they were going through BuzzFeed, and they were just fucking taking a piss out of BuzzFeed, you know, saying you're not convincing anybody. This is the type of channel I like. You know, somebody who's actually funny and creative and knows how to do things. The reason why I didn't like his channel at first was because he obviously had the talent at editing videos and at doing videos. I know I don't fucking have the talent at that. I don't have the fucking time. But I know when I see somebody who has, you know, a good heart, so to speak. He's a fucking rude bastard, but he has his heart in the right place. And because of that, I will definitely follow his channel, which is very strange, because he was the one person I was most against on YouTube a number of years ago. Okay, so for me to actually apologize to his YouTube is quite humbling of me, to say the truth. I mean, I wouldn't normally do that unless I had a good reason. Of course, I wouldn't do it face to face on camera because that would be too much for me. But yeah, he's done very well for himself, and not just in getting famous. He was famous before I even knew his channel. So there you go. And when I criticised the channel, there was some good reasons to do so. There was some problems with it. Now, I've got nothing against him making video games for his channel. I don't see a problem with that. I don't understand why he actually just stopped that completely. But he said in his video that he felt he was going against his own self, and basically what he was saying is he wanted to fight the system. That's basically what he's saying, and he's doing it through satire. The king, the Jester King, has arrived on YouTube. That's basically what Pewdiepie actually is. I never saw it coming. I thought he was just the kids who were following were just fucking idiots. I think I was wrong about that, and I apologize for it. The guy is obviously much better than what I originally thought. So yeah, I mean, I do appreciate when people are speaking through their heart rather than through their arse, basically. I do appreciate that. And there's big YouTubers. If I see big YouTubers and I don't like them, I will say I don't like them. If you look at my channel previously and search for Pewdiepie, you will see where the video where I'm actually taking a piss out of him because I said his channel was shit. And at the time, it possibly was. At least it was a bit fucking ridiculous to me. It wasn't in my taste. But there were occasions when it was actually funny, I have to admit. But it just wasn't in my taste. And video games and all this shit, it just seems to be going down a very hypnotic kind of channel experience where it just means nothing, basically. And I thought there were better channels out there who did the good alternative media, which is what I actually like, and waking people up to lies and propaganda, which I find very interesting, and also basically learning how to make things, how to do woodwork, how to do arts and crafts. All these things seem important to me, but I never ever expected from Pewdiepie the quality of videos he's actually making now. I never thought he would be the one who would actually inspire a generation to wake up. I never saw that coming, and I have to congratulate the guy for doing it, because it takes some fucking balls to stand up to the system, because you can be destroyed. His subscriber base, 53 million. Fantastic. I mean, I wouldn't want that much attention, but he's actually putting all that at risk to go against the system, and he is, because the system can actually destroy you. It has destroyed people in the past who have had television careers at a massive amount. Okay, I mean, people who have been followed by hundreds of millions of people in the world, and they're being destroyed by the media. So I'll be very, very careful with what he actually does, but he has some fucking balls. So anyway, thank you for watching.